Zoe Canella, and I'm reporting for Kids First. I love the whole half of it. I love how this film is current and sweet. And so, what do you think makes this film different from any other film?
So what I think makes this film different from other films is it's not a typical love story, and that is our log line, but really, really true that we kind of put such an interesting twist on what a regular love story would be, and show people that love is more than just romance.
Absolutely. I mean, most of the movie will follow, the friendship of Ellie and Paul, which is, it's a platonic love, and I think it's really a breath of fresh air that we get to follow a relationship like that and see how that evolves and comes to fruition. And on top of that, they're also, they're writing letters to Aster, but it's really cool to see them two kind of connect. I mean, they're so different, yet they connect so well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love how this film isn't like a typical high school movie or just a cliche. It's different, and I really enjoyed that. Um, so Leah, I love how your character, she's determined at the same time. At the beginning, I guess she can be almost a little shy. What is the most fantastic or one of your favorite aspects of Ellie?
I think one of my favorite things about Ellie is how completely aware she is of the things that are in her life, like taking care of school, taking care of her father, taking care of the train station, but how unaware she is of, kind of what is going on around her. She's kind of like this 50-year-old woman in this teenage girl's body. So it's really interesting that she is so mature, yet she is so young, and even though she is shy, she is so internally rich with so many things that you wouldn't really expect from someone like that.
Yeah, Paul, I also loved your character, and I love how he's a really genuine and sweet guy. At the same time, Ellie is like unbelievably smart. He's not as smart as Ellie, of course, but I loved your character as well. So, what do you think? Like, what quality of Paul do you love the most about him?
I think, like you said, I think it is his genuineness. I think there's parts of him where he makes mistakes along the way, but because of how of where his heart's at, he really does continue to try to grow and become the best person that he can possibly be.
Yeah, and Alexis, I also loved I loved all your characters. You guys were all like so great in this film. So Alexis, I feel like Aster is really smart. And obviously in the film at first she's dating like the popular guy in school. So what do you think Aster sees in this guy?
In Paul?
No, in the guy that she was dating, like the popular guy in school?
I think with what she sees in Trig and how that relationship kind of works is, she's known Trig for a really long time, and their families are pretty close, and I think that she does have some sort of love for him. But I don't think he understands her as much as she hopes that he would and wants him to. And so I think she stays with him also because it's comfortable. It's kind of what she thinks her parents think that she should be doing. But when she meets Paul slash Ellie, she's meeting somebody who really sees her for her and what's on the inside, not what's on the outside and what everybody else in school sees her for. So I think that's kind of where that relationship comes from, and why she is so intrigued by both characters and willing to, see where both of them kind of go.
Yeah, I just love the entire film, everything about it. I loved really. So, and one of my favorite scenes I remember is when Ellie and Aster, I guess it was almost like a secret lake that they were at, and they were just there. Yeah. So, in my opinion, that was a beautiful scene, and your all acting was like so organic. So, for all of you, what do you think was the most fun, or just the best scene to film all together?
Well,
I
first, thank you for that. That was so
Yeah,
sweet. That's
definitely.
really, really sweet. But go ahead, Leah.
no, you go. And yes, thank you, Zoe. Thank
No,
you.
I just wanted to agree with you. That was actually one of my favorite scenes to film because it was actually Leah and I's chemistry read scene. So we actually had auditioned with that scene and read it together before I had booked the project. And we were just so comfortable. And that scene we filmed was actually the last day on set. So it was a really fun kind of last scene for us to be able to just, really be present and take it all in. And yeah, it was just such a beautiful scene, and the setup and the hot springs. I mean, it was just so fun to film.
It's great. I love that film. It felt so like not film. I love that scene. It felt so like organic, and I just loved everything about it pretty much.
Zoe, thank you. And hearing someone your age say that really, really means a lot.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel, what was your favorite scene? I wanted to hear Daniel's favorite scene.
I mean, I had two favorite scenes. One of my favorite scenes was like the date scene with Aster. The awkwardness of it was so much fun to explore and play in. And then also the train sequences were just something that just felt so precious. And that was also close to the end of shooting. And so we'd been hanging out and developing our relationship for close to 2 months by that time, and spending every day together. So to actually have that type of scene with somebody that you also genuinely care for was a really cool thing to do.
Yeah, I love how you mentioned the thing about the train, because I know in a lot of like romantic love type films, there's always usually a train, and either people they depart on the train or like they come back. I don't know. There's always just a train there, and I felt like it was so pretty. So thank you guys all so much for talking with me. I really love this film, and it's such a pleasure to talk to you, all of you.
Zoe,
Thank you so much. Likewise.
And your room is so cool, by the way. That whole setup you have is awesome.
Oh, thank you. It's just a little thing that we set up here.
Really cute.
Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you.
Can I have a quick photo before we go? Just smile.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Could be.